Hi, everyone. Okay, so I'm back in Restream, and I'm hoping that everyone can come through. Um, I'm not doing Zoom today. I'm just going straight into the YouTube page, a couple of Facebook pages, and Restream will record this for me, I think. So I hope you can find me. Please come join me. I think I have my chat screen up, but I don't know for sure. But welcome, 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 welcome. So I put in the comment that we're going to talk about something. I'm not even remember what I put because it was about, hola, my friend. I was thinking about you today and I need to talk to you. You think you have a chance later on to talk? Because I do need to talk to you. I have a lot of great stuff going on. Great stuff. The chat is up. Yes, and I can see y'all. Cool. So maybe this will work. Maybe this will really, really work. So basically, what I want to talk about today is either you are improving or reducing your life. It's constant. We're always doing either a yes or a no, improving, or when you're in neutral zone, in veg zone, you're sure not improving. You're more like reducing the quality of your life. So I wanted to talk to you just a little bit about that. I am doing an awesome program that I'm loving, and it's really improving my life drastically and super fast. But I also, and I'll tell you more about that. If you want to know more about that, just let me know. Just put more somewhere here in the chat, and I'll hook you up with that. But I've been still studying Brian Proctor's book about his daddy, about Bob Proctor. And I get all kind of interesting ahas all the time in that book. So basically, what I was studying today is he was talking about when his dad was a kid, there was one of the kids that they had the Cheerios yo-yo. I didn't know that Cheerios had a yo-yo. I knew yo-yos, but the Cheerios yo-yo, okay? And the boy that was the representative for the yo-yo company would walk around with all the kids, visit all the kids, and show off the different skills, the different tricks that you can do with a yo-yo. And he had the yo-yo strings would break often. So he would have a bunch of strings hanging around his neck to replace the broken yo-yo strings. I think they would get 2 strings for a nickel, which at that time was a heck of a lot of money for kids, for sure. So he also wore this burgundy or purple, I don't know color, V-neck sleeveless sweater. And it said Cheerios Yo-Yo on it somewhere. And it had different badges of it for the different levels of the yo-yo tricks that he had accomplished. And his sweater was full of badges. And Bob followed and went to look for that kid all the time because he wanted that sweater. If you could get accomplished a certain very difficult trick, you would win a sweater like that. So he practiced, he practiced, and he was determined. Everything else stopped. He was going to get that sweater. And the most important, serious, hardest trick won him, would win you the sweater. And so he actually did it. He practiced and worked it and did it and won the sweater. He's so excited that he got that sweater. And he uses that skill, that what do you focus on and how often do you pay attention to it, and if you follow through with it, in his teaching classes when he was up on the stage sharing his teaching. And he would pull out a yo-yo and he'd not walk the dog along the way and he'd do fancy tricks. And then he'd invite somebody up from the audience. Here, you want to try it? And they go try it and they couldn't make it, which of course he do because they hadn't practiced it forever and ever and ever, like Bob always did. So I guess it's kind of like what I'm seeing is he proudly wore that sweater, is what Brian said. He was so happy to get it. And he learned a valuable lesson of setting a goal and going after it. So in this book, and I wrote notes here, but I can't read my writing very well, but I'll try to follow it. But he says, consider, what are you willing to do for your goal? Are you prepared to commit to doing the work to achieve it? And what are you prepared to sacrifice? Now, see, there's that word sacrifice. And normally we think sacrifice is a bad thing. But Bob's definition of sacrifice was totally, completely different. And see if I can find where I wrote that, because it's like giving up something. Where did I put it? Because it's important. I want us to have it. I was all over this book. Giving up something of a lower frequency, of a lower sacrifice. Found it. Giving up something of a lower nature for something of a higher nature. Such as giving up binge watching Netflix all the time and taking some time in the evening to study, to advance your understanding of certain things or your understanding of certain things, to take time to meditate, and maybe to take time to reflect on how was your day? How was your day? How was my day today? I think I did pretty good. I got irritated about this. So write down. One of the things you can do is write down how you would like to change your day for tomorrow. Because if you don't write it down, when you get up tomorrow, you'll forget about yesterday and you go right back to how you were. So write down little bullet points, what you'd like to do differently for tomorrow from what you did today, which is a great, great, great thing to do. The other thing is that Bob always said is goals are essential to living a creative life. Now, you know we are creative beings, right? We are multifaceted beings of light. We are creative. How much are you shutting down your creative side? Creative comes in all forms, all ways. Goals are essential to living a creative life. What does this say? Every expression of life is constantly moving in one direction or another. Either you are improving the quality of your life or reducing it. So what are you hungry for? What is happening for you? I've been studying that, sitting on this for a little bit, and I realized I got into this new program. I'm doing what it takes. I have no idea what to do with it, but I'm doing it, and it's working. And it's making me a good little chunk of change already, and it just started coming in Sunday. Nice chunk of change. So I'm really, really excited about that. And I'm decided. I made the commitment. I made the goal. My life is going to improve. My financial situation is going to improve. I want to do things. I want to go places. I want to do stuff with my kids. I want to be able to show up more for my people in my community. But I can't do that because I'm always trying to build or recreate or fix this or connect this or do that. And it was just so crazy. This is working well. Automation set up, everything. I don't have to worry about it. I just put a little time in the mornings and turn it loose. Now, I just wanted to also mention, I don't know, when I was studying this morning, I pulled 2 cards from Kim Calvert. She's got messages from Source card deck. So, well, you know, we're creative beings. We were talking about that. And it simply says here, embrace the power of creation within you. You are a co-creator of your reality, capable of manifesting your dreams Align your energy with your intentions and watch the universe conspire in your favor. That's exactly what I've been witnessing this week. And it makes me so grateful and so happy and so pleased with myself that I listened to Spirit and I aligned my intentions and my energy with that and followed through. I stuck with it. I'm still sticking with it and I'm still learning. I don't have to know what I'm doing and it's already working, which is awesome. And then this card pulled, second card pulled. Let me hear from you on the chat. See if this is making sense to you. Yeah? Let me know if we're on the right trail today. I have a feeling we are. So as a good. So as a creative being, co-creator with Spirit, you have so much more than you have realized. And today you will see the evidence of that in little things. Ensure that you make time to notice and give thanks for these things, for it is in these moments that greatness is created. So like I said, notice when you in the evening or throughout the day how you're doing, what you would like to change, what worked well for you, what didn't work well for you. I am glad that I have these cards. They just mean a lot to me, really a lot to me. This one says, remember that you are never alone. The universe is always with you, supporting and guiding you. Trust in its divine presence and know that you are always held in its loving embrace. Do you see how you can accomplish your goals? How you can actually have your dreams come true? Well, this one is about believe in miracles, for they surround you every day. Open your heart and mind to the infinite possibilities that exist. Miracles happen when you align your energy with the abundant flow of the universe. So with all that said, one of the things that Bryant said that he got from his dad, because he loved to go to those seminars for goal setting, is that Bob would always give him an exercise. And the exercise was to take your pen, call it your magic pen, your magic wand, your pen. I have two. Of course I have two. Pink one, green one. And write down what you want. And stretch yourself. A goal is not about getting, it's about growing. So take your pen, either magic wand that you have, a good one, a good magic wand. Write down what you want. Write down what you've always wanted and feel it as you write it down. Notice that your magic wand, your pen, as you write it, start to let the pictures of what you're writing come up off of the page in 3D form, in movie form, and see it forming as you direct it. You direct it here with your magic wand. Let it form, let it come up, bring it to you, and then just let it be all around you and part of you. And then close your eyes and sit with that, with what you've written. And be grateful that you are stretching yourself, even though you can't really believe it's going to happen for you. Write it. Write it. Be with it. Really, really stretch yourself. And then write it again. Write it as often as you can until it starts to come to fruition. And change it, because you are going to stretch further. Brian had said it was hard for him to do that. Sounds simple, but it's really hard because you start going into those paradigms that let you doubt, let you feel like you're not worthy, let you feel like that's not going to happen. You've tried that before. Or don't even consider that. What makes you think you can get a house over there? What makes you think you can get a car like that? You know, what makes you think people are going to listen to you about that? You're so weird. Write it. Write it down and let the magic start to work. Because the more you get it into you, the more confident you become. And the harder it is for someone to move you away from what it is that you want. So I want to know, do you have any questions? What have you got to say? Goals are essential. I think that's basically all I wrote to talk about today. I thought that was interesting about the sacrifice, though. What we think about sacrifice and how it really is a good thing for us to give up something that's not benefiting you, but you have to recognize what it is. So maybe you'll recognize what it is easier when you start writing what it is that you want. And then you notice where your doubts come in. See how exciting. Yes, very, very exciting. Oh, is there anything else today? Because this was I spent the time and sat with this. I just thought, wow, I'm going to really, really soak this in. A little thing like Bob wanting a sweater. A little thing taught him how to set a goal and go after it that he applied throughout the rest of his life. And he didn't waver from it. So, us, how much do we waver from our dream, from our goal? And then what exactly is pulling you away? The book is Brian Proctor's book of love. I think I got it right here. Yeah. Book. My father knew the secret. My father knew the secret. By Brian Proctor. I have it on Kindle. It's really, really full of good things that you can skip over, not pay attention to, or you can study it like Bob teaches you to study. Sit with a certain section of it for as long as it takes until you really absorb that section and merge with whatever those teachings are. Today, for us, it's what are you doing? Either you are improving the quality of your life or you are reducing it. And sometimes we don't even know what to do. We don't even know that we're doing it. We're so used to being and doing what we've always been and done that you really have to stretch your thinking, and studying helps you stretch your thinking about, oh, wow, I'm missing out on that. Huh, I didn't know that. Wow, that's okay. So it's a lot of self-reflection. But when you get a mentor or someone that's willing to hold your hand and help you or show different things to you that you want to listen to, that you take in, like this little call, this little Zoom thing, the different things, the different blinders start to dissolve away. And then you are hungry, and then you want more and more and more. Because you are the wisdom, but we're so used to dampening it down and following somebody else's teachings and knowledge that we don't realize that we can connect within ourselves. Listen to yourself. Listen to yourself. I listened to myself and I took a chance on this business that I'm in now that is awesome. And it so interlocks everything together for me that I felt like it would, but I haven't actually seen proof of it until now. So very, very, very interesting when you just know you are a creative being. You are always divinely guided. You always have the wisdom within you. If you get out of spending all your time in front of Netflix or something like that, spend time with you. You don't even know how wise you really are because you're directly connected to spirit. There's where all the wisdom is. When you open that phone line, oh my gosh, you get good info. So I'm glad it's a timely conversation for today. Any questions so far? Because I want to leave you with, what are you hungry for? What changes are you ready to make? What sacrifices are you willing to do to make some major changes or little changes? And like Bob always said, there's 3 types of goal. One that is just whatever. One that is you want it and you know how to get it. It's not, and the other one is you really want it. You want it so bad it scares you because you don't know how to get it, but you know you want it. You keep that desire. Keep that desire. This is the one that stretches you because you'll learn many things along the way starting to accomplish the C-type goal. Okay, everyone. I love you. Thanks so much for being with me, being on here. If you want to know more about what it is I'm doing, just send me a message and I'll share it with you. I love the automation system in this. I love how it works. I love everything about it, honestly. So it gives me a chance to be me and gives me a chance to help the people I love. That's what's important to me. Love you guys. Thanks for being with me over here on Restream. I think it worked pretty good, don't you? Now, if I can figure out how to get off of here, that would be even better. Love you guys. Bye for now.